do we do if we are afraid of people? When we're bullied, it means people are repeatedly mean to us, and we become scared of them because they hurt us, and we know they are going to do it again. We may become afraid to go to school or to work because we don't want to face them again. How can we stop people from scaring us? The way to do it is by using our brains. We need to understand what fear is and how it works. Fear is a primitive emotion that is programmed in all animals. When we are threatened or attacked, we need to prevent ourselves from being killed, so we feel fear. It lets us know that we're in danger, so we'll either escape or find a way to defeat the attacker before the attacker defeats us. In nature, it pays to be afraid because other creatures are allowed to destroy us, and they don't get arrested. But now, we live in civilization. We have the rule of law, and everyone knows it. We aren't allowed to injure or kill each other, no matter how angry we are. So we don't need to be as afraid of people as we were in nature. Today, our fear, instead of helping us survive, makes us losers. This is how it works. Even though we don't live in nature, our brains still respond with fear when people threaten us. If we are afraid, we lose because we are giving the person power over us. We put them up here, and we put ourselves down here. Being up here feels good, so they are likely to continue doing what keeps us afraid of them. So today, people don't have to beat us up to defeat us. All they need to do is scare us. Also, ask yourself, do we fear friends or enemies? Enemies, of course. We don't need to fear friends because they aren't looking to hurt us. So if I am afraid of you, I am treating you like you're my enemy. You will sense it and treat me back like an enemy. Since I don't want you to be my enemy, and I don't want to be the loser, I will not be afraid of you. Once I stop being afraid of you, the things you used to do to scare me will not give you power over me anymore, so you are less likely to do them again. Also, if I follow the golden rule and consistently treat you like a friend, I won't have to be so afraid of you because you won't want to hurt me. We are most likely to be afraid when we don't know how to handle problems. But in this video series, you will be learning how to successfully solve them. Then you won't be afraid of them. You should also keep in mind that if they do end up injuring you, you can always call the police on them and they'll end up the big loser. Sometimes we're not afraid of people physically. We're afraid of their emotional response. We may be afraid that if we tell them that we don't like how they're treating us, they will get mad at us. So we keep our thoughts bottled up inside and they keep on treating us badly. If I'm your friend, I have to tell you what you're doing wrong to me. But I will tell you nicely, without anger, so that it will be easier for you to accept. So please, don't be afraid to tell people what they're doing wrong. Sometimes we should be afraid of people. How do we know when we should be afraid of someone? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. If the people threatening you have injured you before, of course they might injure you again. If they're violent gang members who go around beating up people just for the heck of it, of course they might beat you up too. Be careful around them. But if the people threatening you haven't been injuring anyone, stop being afraid of them. They're not likely to hurt you. They're just trying to scare you. There is another type of person you should rightfully be afraid of. If there's someone who always keeps to himself, doesn't have friends, and seems to be miserable or angry, they can be dangerous to themselves or others. Chances are they won't be, but you never know. Some terrible attacks have been committed by people like this. In any case, they may be suffering inside and could use some help. So talk about them to a teacher or boss or someone else you trust. Someone should approach them to see if there's something that is bothering them and they could use some help. Showing people that we are concerned about them can be the first step to getting them to have a more positive outlook on life and preventing them from doing something they might regret.